Lisa Patz.
Let me give it tonight. You got that good, got that good, baby, don't you?
Hey guys, it's your good sis Lisa Patz in the building. I think I want to change my intro. Hey guys, it's your good sis Lisa Patz, and today we're going to be doing a getting ready with me. I'm actually getting ready to go on a date. I'm going on a date with my boyfriend and we're going to see Air. Is it called Air or Air Jordan? It's basically about like Nike and how they partnered with Michael Jordan, and like Viola Davis is in it and she's Michael Jordan's mom. That's all I needed to know. You could have led with that, right? I could have led with that. So very excited for that. So yeah, we're going to get ready and we're going to talk about life. We are going to talk about life. I laid my edges and my hair. I'm actually going to take this one off because otherwise it's going to get in the way of me doing my face. How are we doing today, guys? Feeling really good. It's actually bank holiday today, so one thing I love about the UK, I don't know, do other countries have bank holidays? Am I being stupid, or do other countries not have bank holidays? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Just using the Too Faced Hangover primer. Got a little sample of it. I quite like this primer. I've only used it like a handful of times, but it seems to work well with the Too Faced foundation and concealer. And I have to say, guys, I have recorded this whole video already. I recorded it all. My boyfriend even made like a little cute cameo, and it was completely blurry. I've upgraded today. I am using my mic for the first time, so I really hope that the audio is better for you guys. So I guess in a way it was a blessing in disguise because the audio was not that great in that video, let's be honest. But I was still so sad because that video was really cute. So I'm basically remaking that video, but we're actually going on another date. So I'm remaking it, but it's also like a different, it's a different day. This is the first time that a video has like not come out like usable. Like all my other videos have been usable and then they've got corrupted later on, or like I've lost the footage. Like I did a whole Normani inspired makeup routine. I don't know if I've spoken about this on my channel. I did a whole Normani inspired makeup routine. It was inspired by her look in Motivation, you know, the blue, yeah, eat that. And I actually have pictures from them that I haven't posted because I really wanted to post it with the video, and then the footage got corrupted. I was just pissed. So pissed. To be completely honest, the lighting wasn't even that nice. Like, yeah, so it kind of, again, it's one of those things where I really do believe that things happen for a reason. So I try not to like stress about it if something does go wrong. Life is full of ups and downs and lefts and rights, so just like continue on the path. Like we'll get there. Look, here we are now and the setup is way better. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows with the DIPBROW pomade in Granite. I have had this for literally, I don't even know how long I've had this for, but I've had this for years and I'm not getting rid of it. Let me start my eyebrows before I continue talking. Yeah, I can't lie, my brows today, they're trying to play me. Oh my god, guys, I cleaned all of my makeup, well, majority of my makeup yesterday. You guys see how clean it is? Oh my god, it looks so good. I forgot that the outside of this was white. Like, it was so brown and dirty before, so I cleaned it a little bit. It's not like perfect, but I went through and basically cleaned majority of my products. I cleaned my room as well, like my desk and stuff, so I just feel really, really good right now. Like, cleaning your room is like therapy for free, genuinely. I accidentally cut off like just the top bit of this eyebrow, which I'll go back in and fix later. But yeah, let's get into like what I really wanted to talk about in this video, guys. What I really wanted to talk about. Oh, okay, hold on. Can I just say that it's been about a week since I've done my hair and it still is looking good. I did just mousse it and then obviously lay my edges and it's come out cute. So happy because I was worried this hair was not gonna last. For foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Chai. This is the shade that I normally am. I can't lie, I do think it's like a little bit orange for me, just like the tiniest bit, but we gonna make it work, y'all. I am turning 25 next year. You know that TikTok that's like, so how old are you turning? And she's like, 25, 25, 25, like that one. I'm sure you know the TikTok. That is kind of how I feel. It's not that I don't want to turn 25. I'm actually kind of excited to be turning 25. I feel like 25 is gonna bring me a lot of like opportunities and just like really good things to my life, and it's really, I'm gonna advance a lot. But I think it's like, I thought I would be more advanced by the time that I got to 25. Like I thought that at this point I would have my together. I'm turning 25 this year. I don't know what I'm saying next year. I'm turning 25 this year. Why has this cloud decided to come? Why? It's been a sunny day. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, I'm turning 25 this year. And I feel that I'm going through a quarter life crisis. And yeah, I'm not trying to be like dramatic, but I genuinely think that I'm having a quarter life crisis. I'm someone who, like a quarter life crisis is quite dramatic, but either way, I'm someone who like really likes to know what's next and really likes to just be prepared. I like a surprise, but I also like kind of don't. What I'm trying to get at is that I really like to have a lot of control in my life. And I thought that by 25 or 24, the age I am now, I would be more advanced in my life. Like I thought that please let me know in the comments if you relate, but I thought that by 25 I would be married. I thought I'd be married. I thought I'd be popping out at least a couple picnic by now, and I really thought that I would have my together. I would be living in my house with my husband. We would be flourishing, and I just really thought that that was going to be my 25. It's weird because I don't feel like the people around me were presenting that. Like I don't feel like the older people that I had in my life were presenting that at 25. They had all of their ish together. And I have older siblings, and all of my siblings, none of them had that at 25. Like none of them had the life that I'm describing at 25. So it does make me wonder, like, where have I got this from? I think immediately your mind goes to social media. Like, of course it would, because that's where like your idea of other people's life kind of comes from, right? Apparently I cannot talk and put my concealer on at the same time. I really thought I was somebody. Hold on, I need to just concentrate and do this real quick. Using the Mercier concealer, which is the one that I use under my eyebrows. This concealer, guys, is so good. Like if you haven't tried it, it's so good. I literally have a backup of it ready to go because I know this is about to finish. But this is called the Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer. This concealer really does help your makeup to last longer. Like, trust me. So I'm just putting that like under my eyes as kind of like a base for my Too Faced concealer. I don't actually usually do this, but I have a feeling that this is going to work really well. And I really like, this concealer is really nice on its own, like for every day. But combining it with that Too Faced concealer is just going to take it to the next level, I think. And I'm just using like any excess to kind of start to bring some lightness to the other parts of my face that I usually like to, which is like my forehead and my chin. My skin has been pretty traumatized. I'm gonna be completely honest, like I haven't really been taking care of her the way that I should be. And I know like, I know how to take care of my skin, like I really do. A lot of it stems from what I eat and how often I eat it. This thing is almost run out and I'm just kind of like, no. I genuinely don't want this to run out, like, at all. I don't actually usually wear cream bronzer that often because I don't know, like a lot of the time that I get ready, I'm rushing. Like even now I'm technically rushing, but I'm like, just not. Even though I kind of should hurry the up. No, genuinely, I actually need to hurry up. I don't know why I'm moving so slow. Oh my god, let me just catch up a little bit with my timing, because I do need to hurry the heck up. Let me just blend this all out. I forgot how much I miss cream contouring. It does make such a difference. Like, look at my jawline. Now with the Born This Way Too Faced concealer in Butterscotch, I'm gonna take that, wipe off a little bit of excess, and put that right in this inner under eye and on the edge there. Put some on my forehead, on my chin, and then under my eye here. This is why I really like this concealer, because the tool, like the brush tip, is quite flat, which is nice because it helps it to spread, and then I can let it kind of, like, look how it just tucks into my inner corner like that. Oh, I love it. I'm just gonna blend this all out and like the bottom line of it out. I'm really not doing anything but tapping, really. I like to bring it on my temples here a little bit. I learned this from my friend Tommy when I did her makeup for her wedding. She was telling me about how she likes to highlight her face, and I was somebody that would never, like, I would never bring my highlighter on this outer part of my face. I would just keep it in the front section here. And she was telling me about how she does it, and like I did it on her, of course, for her makeup, because that's how she likes to do her face, and it just, like, she's transformed my life. Like before I was like, no, round my face the f out. Like, and I really like doing that in the inner corner there, so that it just brightens it a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna set that. I waste no time. I am gonna actually take my foundation brush and just blend over all of that a little bit, especially under it. I don't want it to look too harsh. You want it to look like natural. Like, I wake up like this. What are you talking about? So taking my puff. I love these puffs, guys. Like, I'm such a convert. Before, I would use a brush for my powder. Like, I would have never, I didn't even use beauty blenders before. I didn't really like using beauty blenders, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like it was so, I just really didn't like the way that it would set my under eye. Or my brows, or just like my whole face. Like, I just didn't like the way that beauty blenders set my face. And the fact that you had to like wet it was, such an extra task. Like, I just felt like it was like, why the heck would I get up out of my chair to wet this beauty blender when I could just use a brush and get the same results, if not better? Because the thing I really liked about using a brush was that you could apply a small amount at a time and like layer it up, whereas with the beauty blender I didn't feel like you could do that. I know you can, but I just didn't feel like it did that for me. I love setting my eyebrows. It might be one of my actual favorite things to do. So yeah, what I do then, I leave a little bit extra on my under eye, and I go around the rest of my face, especially around my mouth. I find that the puff really helps with smile lines, because obviously it's just pushing that product in there. And I don't have a lot on my brush, I'm just using excess now to really re-identify those lighter parts of my face. I just used the Mercier powder in translucent. No. Did I say this as well? I don't think I did. But it was the Anastasia Cool Earth Stick Foundation. That's what I used to contour. And usually I would powder my whole face, but I'm just gonna actually go straight into the bronzer today because I'm using 2. So I think it should be fine. So my skin lately has been reacting to what I've been eating, and it's not been liking it. No, she's not been liking it at all. Like my skin is really angry at me, and I would be angry at me too if I were her. I haven't been looking after my skin as I should be. I'm on another skin journey. I actually had like a whole skin journey during lockdown where I basically cleared I cleared my skin. I had like minimal scars. I just used that one contour, which was the contour slash bronzer, which was the Cocoa Naughty SUNSTL'KR bronzer from Fenty. Yeah, basically I'm just on another journey of clearing my skin. I know what to do, I just need to do it, and a lot of it stems from what I eat. Let's be real. So I'm using mine broke, but it's the Sleek Blush by 3. I'm using the really orange one, and I think it's called Pumpkin. And I just like shove my brush in there because it's orange. On my skin, it kind of acts as like a bronzer and blush. I just love the way this looks on my skin, and this will really help my forehead in that. Where I did, who is it that calls it a bronzer helmet? I feel like it was Desi that used to call it a bronzer helmet. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, it's not a look. I'm sure one day a bronzer helmet will be a trend. I will not be partaking in that trend. I won't be. Like, you just won't. Like, no. Back to my quarter life crisis. I've been like reflecting on it quite a lot recently, and like just really trying to understand where it's coming from and how I can help myself feel better. And like, sorry, I'm using a second blush. This is Sahara from Sleek. But how I can just make sure that I feel really happy within myself, and you know, I don't want to feel like I'm lost. I don't want to feel like I'm on the wrong road. Like, I don't want to feel like I've just taken the wrong turn. I don't want to feel like that, but I kind of do. So I've been trying to figure out how to do that for myself. And I'm somebody who is so used to having a plan. I'm so used to having like knowing what's next. I'm so used to that I think the reason why I feel so in crisis is because I no longer know what I want to do next, basically. A little background on me. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this on the channel before, but if you haven't heard me say it before, I am a designer, and the ultimate goal is to be in art direction and like do art direction as my full-time job. I do also love design, so I feel like I could potentially move towards like being a senior designer. I do mostly graphics, but I also do motion graphics and illustration. I have a lot of different avenues that my art takes me down. As many creatives do, we just tend to have like multiple creative facets because it's just hard to pick one. It's so, could you pick one? I can't. There's so many things that we can do, and this is what I love about being a creative. But yeah, I feel like in my life right now, before I always knew where my next step was as a creative person, in my creative journey. And I think right now I'm kind of like, I know something, I want to like change something. Something wants to shift, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know what that is. So I'm really leaning into right now. And this is my advice for you guys if you feel like you're having a quarter life crisis as well. I think a lot of it again stems from social media and comparison. It's hard to not compare yourself to other people that are your age doing things that you thought you should have been doing. Say for example, right, and I know this is like a very extreme example, but it's like a really close example to me because obviously we are the same age. But Kylie Jenner, my life and her life are completely different, let's be real. Yes, I know that. However, she is somebody, I'm pretty sure she's born the same year as me or the year above. I can't remember, but both our birthdays in August. I remember that because every time it's my birthday, her birthday is also there. So I could easily, and sometimes I have looked at her and been like, wow, like my life is not where I thought it was going to be. You know, I don't have 4 Bentleys. I don't have 2 children. I don't have a mansion in the hills. But that's okay. Like, I guess my biggest reflection and my biggest like lesson to learn from feeling this way, and I hope that you guys can like take comfort in that, is who said that that's where you're supposed to be at 25? Who said that? Who said it? Nobody. Nobody said at 25, this is exactly where your life should be. You know, there's so many examples of different people that have had success later in life, early in life, like, and I know sometimes with like, again, with social media, with TikTok, with YouTube, you see all these like young people like buying my first home at 19. And it's like, damn, I'm 24. Damn. You can't just sit and look at it from that perspective. Also look at it from the other perspective of, you know, when you're 45 and you look back in your life and you look back 20 years ago to when you were 25, from when you're 45, and you have all these things, like, you're going to be grateful that it happened when it happened. Everything comes to you when it needs to. Everything happens when it's supposed to. And if you don't have that yet, it's because it's not your time yet. You're not ready yet. Think of all the pasta that comes with buying a house. You got a mortgage, babe. I ain't got a mortgage. I ain't got no kids. It's about perspective. Okay, I definitely cannot speak when I'm doing my eyeliner, so I'm gonna go and do that. But this is, oh, I don't know. This is the brand TNYT Phantom Liner, and it's in brown. It's really cute. So I find that when I wear brown eyeliner, I like to do it quite dramatic, because otherwise you can't really see it right now. You know, so I like to be quite dramatic with it. I'm just gonna leave it here, because if I keep going, it's gonna become a whole thing. Yeah, the Black Magic Drama Curl Mascara from AIRBRUSH. No, this ain't AIRBRUSH. What is called? What do I call it? Wait, Ico, not AIRBRUSH. Lol. So we're just gonna do mascara today. No lashes. No lashes today, baby. I'm doing like basically like monochrome vibes today. So I'm doing this brown eyeliner, which is called Teddy from MAC. I feel like old school YouTube knows about this. But I'm just gonna put this in my outer waterline. I don't know if you can see what that does. But it basically just like makes your eyes sparkle. I don't know how it works. Like, it just gives your eyes like, oh, it just makes your eyes look that little bit more brown. I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know what kind of sauce is in this, but there's something saucy in there. I'm gonna line my lips with Chestnut from MAC. Right, lip liner on, lip gloss, brows, and then we're done, I think. I didn't put highlighter on. So highlighter, I've got the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Cognac Candy, and I'm gonna use like a bigger, fluffier brush for that. And I'm just gonna dust it on. Like, with this one, it is quite like, it does have a bit of like a glitter throwback on it. I forgot I had spots on my forehead. You cannot be doing that, babes. And then I'm gonna take the Dose of Colors Desi XKT Chasing the Sun highlighter. This highlighter, they really snapped with this collab that they did. It was just so pretty. I'm gonna put that on my inner corner as well. Do you know what? Now that I'm looking at my eyes, I should have color corrected, because that bright powder is like pulling out the darkness under my eyes. Like, I can see it pulling it forward. I'm just like, bro, you should have just, I keep forgetting to color correct, but I just got a new color corrector and I'm like forgetting to use it. So I'm just going back into my brows and redefining, especially the hairs at the front, with a pencil. I like to do this because I can create like an ombre effect with the hairs, but also like it just makes my eyebrows appear a bit more realistic. And I like to go through and just add a couple hairs in, and I'm going to rebuild that arch that I got rid of earlier. One tip for brows to look like as close to each other as possible is to go like back and forth between them. Don't be afraid to go back and forth. Like, don't feel like you have to be stuck on one brow at a time. It just helps you to be able to do like compare and contrast what's going on one eyebrow and what's going on the other. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't want to do too much because it's so easy to mess up. And I'm gonna do a clear brow gel for that as well. Okay, this is taking me so much longer than I thought it would. So I'm just using Fenty Gloss Bomb in Heat. No, Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat in, whoa, Fenty Glow Heat, I think it's called. It's like the light, soft, pink brown one. And then I'm gonna add this Chem Beauty Butterscotch lip glaze. It's like a really nice light peach color, just to like the center. Just need to go back in with this one and like get to the top of my lip. There we go. Whoa, yeah, that's cute. This is the finished look here. I'm really happy with how my makeup came out. I think I look very like warm and sun-kissed, and that's like what I was going for because I need the sun to come back. Like, she has to visit or something. But yeah, this is the look. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe. I've got more videos coming like this in the future. If you have any advice on a quarter life crisis, please, please, please let me know, because my 25th birthday is very quickly approaching. Any advice would be really appreciated. Sending you all love and blessings. I hope you have a blessed day. See you soon.